whenever you call, about let's do another track or a couple of tracks or whatever, I'm all over it. It's going to be a really beautiful album when it's finished. I've been really fortunate that songs can usually kind of tell me what they want me to do. A pretty amazing group of players to be on this album, so I think it's going to be wonderful. All I can say is I'm really anxious to hear it all done because this is stretched over a long period of time now, and it'll really be fun to hear it as a completed project. But I'm loving it. I mean, every song we've cut has had just a great vibe about them that's unique unto themselves. Certainly the best thing about it is having people in the room with you. When you're recording at home by yourself, it's a really lonely task. It can be done, and a lot of things turn out great that way. Being with you, being with Mark in here, having Lenny here. Last time we had Greg Bissonette with us. There's an energy that happens when there's a group of people. And I had a couple of questions on the chart today, and you were right here to answer them rather than me guessing and then having to email you or something like that, or text you going, what's going on? The immediacy of music when we're together is really kind of the magic to me that's always been there. Try to think, what does this song want from me? What can I do to bring my instrument to the thing without stepping all over other things? Because at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about the project.
Hey guys, it's Nic Collins here, and I hope you're digging this FiveOLand All-Star project. It's been an absolute treat to have worked on, and yeah, I'm playing drums on a couple songs.
We were on the road together back when Nick was 4 years old, just being with Dad out there.
Leland is, one of the greatest people I know, and, an incredible hang all the time, and he's funny.
There was a little drum set in Phil's dressing room every night. This was back in 2004 on the first Final Farewell tour. And sometimes Daryl Sturmer and I would stand outside the dressing room and we would hear the drumming in there, and we couldn't tell if it was Phil or Nick, and Nick was 4.
To have shared the stage with him on my dad's last solo tour was just a real treat night after night. To be able to lock in with him as a rhythm section was just something I'll never forget.
Nick was the drummer on it. He was 16, and he didn't get the gig because he was Phil's son. He auditioned for the gig because a whole bunch of drummers auditioned for it, and Nick was the one who really was the best for it.
So my first impression when Niklas first reached out about me getting involved in the project was, obviously I was excited. I always enjoy working with new people, and obviously working with him I was stoked about too. I met him at NAMM in January, but the conversation had been in the works for quite a while. And a big part of me getting involved with this project was the fact that Leland was doing it too. When Niklas told me that, it was just like, the idea of being able to play with him again, despite it being in the studio and not in person, was still something that I was incredibly excited about. But a huge thing also for me was the incredible musicians that are also involved in this project. The idea of playing some songs alongside them was extremely exciting to me. So, very honored to have been involved. And, the 3 songs we did were so different, and that's what I really enjoyed. I always enjoy, expanding my musical palette. So playing on those 3 tunes was a blast, and yeah, hope you dig them.